What is up, everybody, and welcome to my new series, Chasing Minnesota Younders.
It's your boy Tim Bass. Guys, this is a big one. Dang. 17 inches. Oh my god, that's big bass. That was big bass. Oh my god. That's an 18. Baby. Let's go.
So I am super excited about this series. As an angler, the biggest thing is to go out there and fish, have fun. Some of us, like me, like to compete in tournaments, travel, just get the opportunity to go to these new lakes and explore and, have the opportunity to, just new adventures. And even though we're out there competing, going to these lakes, fishing, having fun, you're always looking for that one big bite. And that's kind of what made me decide to start this series, Chasing Minnesota Younders. And for those that don't know, a younder is that big fish. And for me, I strictly target bass, whether it's smallmouth, largemouth, striped bass. A younder is that big bite, that 4.5, 5 pounder, 6 pounder, anything above that. For Minnesota, we don't have the biggest bass. I think the state record is like 9 pounds. The state record for smallmouth is like 8 pounds, something like that, 7 pounds. So not really giant, right? Opposed to Texas, Florida, California, Oklahoma, Louisiana, all these southern states that have these giant bass, these 10, 11, 12 pound bass. And one day I'll get down there and I'll go target these big bass. They can't hide from me too long. But seeing all these anglers online, reeling these 6, 7, 8, 9 pounders made me decide, like, I go to all these lakes and I'm always looking for that big bite. But I'm typically either tournament fishing, whether it's online, whether it's in person, and I'm never really going after just that one bite. And I decided to start this series, Chasing Minnesota Younders. The goal of this series is to, one, not hit the same lake twice. So whether I start at my home lake, I'll go up north, I'll south, west, east, whatever the case may be. And what makes this super exciting and different from anything else I've done is the fact that I am inviting anglers from Minnesota to allow me to join them at a lake of their choice while we target that together. I might be doing some lake solo, which is awesome. I love fishing solo, but I'm excited to get these new anglers in this with me because I like to stick around what I know. Whether it's my go-to lake, I'm not going to say that because I don't want anyone to steal it, or somewhere around where I like and I feel comfortable fishing, where I know I'm going to catch a fish. And this series is to go out there and test my skill as an angler and test that lake and see what it actually can produce. Because you can research here in Minnesota, what does this lake have? What does it consist of? What's the biggest fish caught out of there? Whatever the case may be. And the thing about Minnesota is we get winters, really bad winters, and sometimes we get those winter kills. So the lake can't produce, or it won't produce, or it's going to be stingy. A lake might be pressured, whatever the case may be, right? So my goal is to go out there and get that one big bite. And granted, you're going to catch a lot of fish, as you'll see in this series. And but the goal is to get that 4.5, 5 pounder, or anything above that. That is a younder. And so last year, and this is how I kind of came up with this idea. For those that don't follow, OBD Williams out of California, aka Rippin' Lips, aka your favorite fisherman's favorite fisherman's. What else? The king of the California Delta. This guy, I encourage you, go follow him on YouTube, go follow him on IG. He is probably one of the most positive influencers that I follow. just always has that attitude, like he enjoys what he's doing. He loves talking to people and meet new people. He loves fishing, and that's what it's about. He loves fishing, and I love fishing. So I reached out to him because he's the founder of Yonder, the name Yonder, and Yonder Gang. And I reached out to him to ask him if I can use the name. The name is growing in the United States and overseas. And he told me that absolutely, and once I start dropping these, to let him know, because he'd love to share it. Because the goal is, go out there and catch that yonder, that big bass. And I'm excited to do that. And that's the whole point of this series. Go out there, not a lake twice, bring in different anglers per episode. You might see some occasionally twice. For instance, Drew, Cody. But it's just to go out there, try new lakes, try new techniques, better myself as an angler, and test my limits and test the lake and see what it is that it can produce. And I haven't decided how many episodes I'm gonna have. Right now I think I have it set for like 10, but depending on how it does, what you guys think, and of course leave your comments below. I love to read. If it got to where you guys were like, hey, why don't you try and go to Oklahoma or try and go to Tennessee or wherever, if the series is doing great, I'd love to experience and test my skill in different states. And that's what it's about, is the adventure and the fact that I'm able to do something that I love doing, something that I grew up doing. And now I'm at a whole different level, and it's just super exciting. And aside from that, aside from the series, I have a lot of stuff in the works right now for you guys. A big announcement coming, so make sure you like, subscribe, and make sure you turn on notifications for my channel, because I got a big announcement coming up, super announcement. Not many people know, but it's phenomenal. But yeah, this is going to be the introduction to my series, Chasing Minnesota Younders. Episode 1 is probably going to drop a couple days after this. I'm going to try and keep it to where I'm dropping a video at least every 4 to 5 days for you guys. Right now I think I have 4 episodes filmed aside from tournament fishing. And make sure you guys are following me on all my social medias. Facebook is Albert Padilla. My Instagram is 10bass_mn. My TikTok is 10bassbros23. And of course, following me on my YouTube as I'm bringing you guys along with me for this adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about this. And who knows, maybe I'll do my season finale and make my way to the California Delta to see if I could team up with Mr. OBD Williams and go hit the Delta. So I appreciate you guys. I'm excited for this series. I can't wait to show you guys what I have. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and a whole lot of adventure, a whole lot of fishing. And we're going out to that big bite. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for the constant support. And as always, it's your boy Tim Bass. We out.